Do you see those fists? They're not just hands. They're history in motion, precision, power, and more undefeated wins than your favorite team in playoff appearances. This is Floyd Mayweather Jr., a man who didn't just box. He built an empire, dodged punches like bills on payday, and made everyone look at him as a god. Buckle up, folks. We're diving into the life of the man, the myth, and the legend who turned boxing into a billion-dollar industry. Floyd "Money" Mayweather Jr. Humble beginnings from Grand Rapids to greatness. Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. didn't just step into the boxing world, he was born into it. With his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., as his first coach and his uncles Roger and Jeff as professional boxers, boxing was less of a choice but more of a birthright. Forget bedtime stories, Floyd's lullabies were boxing drills. By the age of 2, he wasn't saying "mama," he was saying jab, cross, hook. But life wasn't always ring lights and celebrations. Floyd's childhood was a tough fight in itself. His father, while a mentor, spread time in prison, and his mother struggled with addiction. Growing up in a cramped apartment with little to eat, Floyd found solace in the gym. Boxing wasn't just a sport for young Floyd, it was a lifeline. It gave him purpose when the world around him felt like it was falling apart. An amateur prodigy, a glimpse of greatness. By the time he was a teenager, Floyd wasn't just boxing, he was building a legacy. His amateur record, 84 wins and only 8 losses. That's not just impressive, it's pure domination. Floyd was like the main character of a blockbuster movie, and his opponents were just extras waiting to get knocked left, right, and center. You want to know how he did it? Huh? It was because he was a beast! An animal waiting to slaughter every single being in his path like the devil himself. Alright, enough of kissing his ass. Let's talk about those Golden Gloves championships. Most fighters are happy to win one in their lifetime. Floyd, he won 3. And he didn't just win, he danced circles around his opponents like Michael Jackson, leaving them wondering if they'd been hit by a boxer or a tornado wearing high tops. Then came the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. Floyd represented the U.S. with pride, fighting his way to the semifinals in the featherweight division. His speed, footwork, and precision had the crowd milking. And then, the infamous semifinals. A highly questionable judge's decision robbed Floyd of the gold, handing him a bronze medal instead. Questionable? Please. It was like the judges were playing charades during the fight and guessed best out of 3 for the winner. But here's the thing about Floyd. He doesn't dwell on setbacks. He flips them into opportunities. While others might sulk, Floyd saw his bronze medal as the perfect launchpad for his professional career. Later that year, he turned pro, and his mission was crystal clear: never lose again. Spoiler alert, he kept that promise. Pretty Boy Floyd, a star on the rise. Here comes Pretty Boy Floyd. Why the nickname? Well, take one look. Even after going toe-to-toe with some of the toughest fighters, Floyd's face stayed smoother than a freshly polished diamond. But don't be fooled by the charm. Floyd was a machine. His speed? Blinding. His defense? Impenetrable. His confidence? Off the charts. In 1998, just 2 years into his professional career, Floyd clinched his first world title, the WBC Super Featherweight belt. At only 21, he wasn't just a champion, he was a beast! While other fighters left the ring looking like they'd been through a car crash, Floyd emerged fresh-faced, like he'd just come from a spa appointment. Opponents couldn't touch him. It wasn't just boxing, it was a masterclass in style and finesse. Seriously, watching a Floyd fight was like watching Goku gaining Ultra Instinct. He didn't just outbox his opponents, he made them cry to their mommies. At 21, Floyd wasn't just the next big thing, he was already rewriting the rules of the game. His reign as Pretty Boy Floyd was just the beginning, and trust me, things were about to get a whole lot flashier. The Art of Defense, a masterclass in boxing. Here's the thing about Floyd Mayweather. He didn't just box. He redefined what it meant to dominate a fight. His defense wasn't just a strategy. It was an art form. And at the core of his genius, the iconic shoulder roll. Watching Floyd fight was like watching someone try to swat a fly with a broom. Except this fly had a doctorate in physics and knew exactly when and where the broom would swing. But Floyd wasn't just dodging punches. He was studying his opponents, calculating every move, and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He didn't rely on brute force. He relied on precision. Floyd's fights weren't chaotic brawls. They were chess matches. And let's just say, Floyd always came prepared with a checkmate. That's what made Floyd Mayweather different. While others threw punches, hoping to land a lucky shot, Floyd fought with intention, finesse, and a level of discipline that left his opponents and fans in awe. The transformation from pretty boy to money Mayweather. By the mid-2000s, Floyd Mayweather Jr. had a game-changing move. The pretty boy era was over, and in its place rose Money Mayweather. And let's be honest, it wasn't just a nickname, it was a statement. Floyd didn't just like nice things. He collected them like a high-stakes hobby. Cars? He had enough to start his own Grand Prix. Watches? His collection could rival an international jewelry exhibition. And cash? Well, let's just say Floyd could fund a small country if he felt like it. But Floyd's brilliance wasn't just in his flashy lifestyle. His real genius? Taking control of the business side of boxing. By founding Mayweather Promotions, he became his own boss, negotiating deals, pocketing massive pay-per-view revenue, and redefining what it meant to be a professional athlete. Floyd didn't just box for titles, he boxed for legacy, and that included financial dominance. In doing so, he didn't just change his own life, he changed the sport himself. He turned boxing into a billion-dollar enterprise. And in true money fashion, Floyd didn't just play the game, he rewrote the rulebook. Legendary fights, building the perfect legacy. Now let's dive into the fights that turned Floyd Mayweather Jr. into a living legend. From dominating Oscar de la Hoya to utterly outclassing a young Canelo Alvarez, Floyd didn't just win fights, he hosted clinics. Oscar de la Hoya in 2007, that wasn't just a fight, it was a chess match under bright lights, with Floyd taking home the WBC Super Welterweight title and earning the world's attention. And then came Canelo Alvarez in 2013. The young Mexican sensation was touted as the next big thing, until he ran into Floyd. Canelo threw power punches like he was auditioning for a heavyweight movie role, but Floyd dodged them all like a true Hollywood stuntman. In the end, the judges scored it for Floyd, and boxing fans got a masterclass in defense. And then there was the fight. 2015. Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. After nearly a decade of anticipation, the world finally got the showdown it had been begging for. Fans wanted fireworks. What they got was a Floyd Mayweather masterpiece. Some fans left disappointed. Why? Because Manny didn't just lose, he got schooled. Floyd danced around him, landing precise punches while barely getting touched. It wasn't the war people expected, but it was a clear message. Floyd was on another level. You get it? Another level. Then came 2017, the crossover extravaganza. Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Critics called it a circus, but Floyd saw it for what it really was, a $300 million payday. While McGregor started strong, throwing wild shots like he was in an Irish pub brawl, Floyd played the long game. He let McGregor tire himself out, then turned up the heat. It ended in a 10th round TKO, with Floyd walking away 50-0. Fans cheered, critics debated, and Floyd laughed all the way to the bank. These fights didn't just cement Floyd's legacy, they solidified his reputation as the ultimate tactician, a man who could make the biggest challenges look easy and turn every fight into a showcase of brilliance. The shadows of fame, controversy, and criticism. But even legends carry shadows. Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s story isn't just one triumph, it's also one of controversy. His career outside the ring had been punctuated by legal troubles, including accusations of domestic violence and public feuds that painted a complex picture of the man behind the gloves. These moments cast a long shadow over his accomplishments, sparking outrage and debate that have followed him throughout his career. Yet they also serve as a stark reminder. Even the most successful figures are complex, imperfect, and deeply human. Floyd's controversies don't erase his legacy, but they add layers to it. They remind us that the spotlight reveals both greatness and flaws, and that even the brightest stars can escape the shadows entirely. Life after boxing. Money never sleeps. Retired? Technically, but let's be real, Floyd Mayweather doesn't do retirement like the rest of us. Instead of lounging around, he's been busy hosting exhibitions, growing his businesses, and flaunting a lifestyle that screams, "I'm Money Mayweather. I do what I want." Need proof? He fought Logan Paul in 2021. Not for glory, but for fun. Because when you're Floyd Mayweather, even sparring matches are lucrative events. Legacy. The greatest of his era. Floyd Mayweather Jr. didn't just step into the ring, he built a legacy. An undefeated 50-0 record, unmatched defensive skills, a billion-dollar business empire. He redefined what it means to be a champion, both inside and outside the ropes. So, is Floyd Mayweather the greatest of all time? That's for you to decide. But one thing's for sure, there will never be another one quite like him. Love him or hate him, Floyd's name is etched into the annals of boxing history. Until next time, remember, if you can dodge the punches life throws at you like Floyd, you're already winning. You better have enjoyed this dive into the life and legacy of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Hit that like button, subscribe to that, and ring the bell to stay updated on all our deep dives into legends who've changed the game. Who do you think we should cover next? Your mom? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see ya.